Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to COD Filming. Today I'll be covering Call of Duty Warzone 10 things that need to be nerfed in Season 3. Let's get into the video. Number 10, Rose Skin. Everyone is running around Verdansk with the most annoying skin in the game. Players that are not on PC will walk right past Rose Skins in any dark areas of the map. Gamers that use the skin know that they are essentially invisible in corners and stairwells. Because of how ridiculous the skin is, the community is forced to use it or be at a disadvantage. It would not take very much effort to add a little bit of color to the skin, and it would add a huge positive change.
They were either going to get taken out by the gas or the other team.
Yo, Fuego, can you put a shot on somebody, please?
Look. Number 9, Fafar. 2 nerfs later, and the vast majority of gamers are still using the Fafar. Raven needs to address the issues with the gun, which is the TTK. Earlier in the life cycle of the game, the best guns had a time to kill around somewhere around 600 ms. Then Fafar can down enemies in less than 400, which is a big difference.
With this, the max damage to the upper torso is 33, and our rate of fire is 909 rounds per minute. And this means with no armor, our time to kill is about 200 milliseconds.
Number 8, Big Bertha. The massive truck has been overpowered since Warzone was launched. If there's a lot more armor than the other vehicles, and the hitbox is so inconsistent that players feel invincible while driving it. Anyone driving a Bertha essentially has a movable deployable cover and a third-person view of their surroundings. The trucks need to have some type of nerf to keep them in check because they are everywhere in the final circles.
Big Bertha! Big Bertha!
Number 7, M16. After the AUG nerf, the M16 has taken over as the dominant primary in the game. As long as gamers hit just one headshot, they can take down a fully armored enemy with 2 bursts. The 2 burst time to kill is not the issue, it is the fact that gamers only need 1 out of 6 shots to hit the head. Raven needs to either make players be more precise or drop the TTK to 3 bursts. Number 6, Heartbeat Sensor. The heartbeat sensor is the most used tactical option for a reason. Players can use it an infinite number of times and it resets in less than a second. The sensor is especially broken in modes like Rebirth, where almost none of the people in the lobby have ghosts. It would make a lot of sense to add a battery life to the sensor or add a much longer delay to the animation.
You're currently facing after you've turned. Now, as far as height, there doesn't appear to be a limit to this. I have pinged people in the tallest skyscraper within Warzone. Well, I've been...
Number 5, Dead Silence. While it is fun to use, Dead Silence is a cheap way to get kills in Verdansk. The perk drops everywhere as well. Dead Silence does penalize campers, which is a good thing. However, it is frustrating for teams that are playing well and get killed in an instant by a Dead Silence Rose Skin with a Fafar. In a game with terrible audio issues already, allowing players to be completely silent is a problem. Number 4, ASVAL. The ASVAL is not much of an issue as the other weapons on this list, but it is still far too powerful. This weapon actually downs players a lot faster than the Fafar. In solos and duos, the ASVAL is a terror. Gamers will have to reload a lot while using the gun. The ASVAL is slightly balanced due to the small 30-round clip size, but it will melt one enemy nonetheless. There are not that many gamers that use the gun due to the magazine. However, once the Fafar gets a true nerf, players are going to look out for the ASVAL. Number 3, Ghost. By not allowing players to reveal at least approximate enemy locations, the gameplay styles and pace in Verdansk have gotten slower with time. The only way to reveal Ghost players is by purchasing an advanced UAV, but loadouts will always be a priority in the early game. UAVs should at least reveal an approximate location of enemies, seems similar to bounty contracts. The small change would allow players to have a more aggressive approach instead of never knowing where ghosted opponents are on the map. Number 2, Helicopter. One of the most irritating ways to die is getting shot by a helicopter right after the drop. Helicopters have way too much health and can survive after smashing the ground and hitting various objects. There's no doubt that a few controllers have been lost because some people feel the need to use helicopters in the first minute of a match. It would be welcome change if the choppers were more vulnerable or if there was a minute delay before they can be used. Number 1, 2-hit melee. It may be a controversial take, but the 2-hit melee makes absolutely no sense in Warzone. Players will need to hit at least 5 consecutive shots with the X16 to down a player, but 2 punches is enough for a kill. Gamers have become extremely adept at dropping right on top of players and beating them down before they have a chance to react. Making the damage profile 3 hits will make an early match gunfights less hectic and unfair. Every gun should outdamage a melee attack. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.